Alright, what is going on, guys? SteelTwins back at you with another video.
Week 1 predictions, man. The regular season is finally here. No more waiting. Week 1 is here, man, which means there will be, how many games? 16 games, right?
I believe so.
16 games on the list. And want to welcome back a special guest to the channel, to the predictions, making his return from last year. And also, the reigning champion of the SteelTwins Discord League, as he won it last year, the Fantasy League, is StayBlack&Gold. How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys?
Can't complain much. You ready for some football?
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, buddy. He is a Steelers fan, so that should be interesting. But before we get into the Week 1 predictions with StayBlack&Gold, huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, BetQL. Hey, all you bettors out there, have you ever wanted to get advantage on your sportsbook? Then you need to download BetQL, the only app you'll need to make smart bets. Their best bets computer model scans over 350,000 unique bets per year to give you a best bet recommendation for every game across all major sports and gives you the reasoning behind why you should place the bet. Their model covers everything from spreads, over-unders, and player prop bets. But you don't want to use the model and prefer to do the research yourself? Then BetQL has all the necessary tools for your research needs.
There is sharp data so you can see who the pros are backing, line movement so you can jump on betting opportunities in real time, team summaries highlighting previous success against the spread and the over-under, and team lineup, breaking news, and injury status updates.
Plus, you can save all your picks in one place to track your success and winning streaks, as well as view your rank on their leaderboards. Head to the App Store or Google Play Store now to download BetQL. You can also head to try.betql.co/SteelTwins to get started now. Enter the discount code TWINS at payment checkout for 25% off any of their subscription offerings.
You can find all this information in the description of this very video. Make sure to check out their BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL. Also, check out their sportsbook offers page if you live in one of the eligible states to claim free offers upon signing up at one of the many sports books listed. Don't miss out on the chance to beat your sports book this football season.
Once again, guys, that is BetQL. Thanks for sponsoring this video. We're going to start with the Thursday game. Cowboys at Bucks will open the 2021 season. What shall be your prediction?
All right, so I'm going to go Tampa Bay 31-21. I just think Tampa has an all-around great team. I think they have a top 3 offense and a top 3 defense. And I do think Dallas takes a step up this year, but I still think that defense could use a bit of work. I do like the addition of Micah Parsons, but I think they still got a little more ways to go.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. The addition of Dan Quinn is a much bigger improvement compared to the one they had last year. But that defense still has ways to go. But, yeah, I'm agree. Tampa Bay, I honestly think they're going to repeat this year. I don't know if it's too early for Super Bowl predictions, but who the hell did they lose in the offseason?
They gained a lot in the offseason, too. So Tampa Bay is just as strong as ever, really.
And they're going to open the season with a victory in our eyes, 33-27.
I got to go 34-24. I do think Dallas will keep it competitive, but Tampa Bay is going to come out with the win.
Yeah. On to the Sunday games, man. We have Jacksonville at Houston, which is an AFC South matchup. What's your prediction?
I'm going to go Jacksonville 16-10. I think it's a low-scoring game. Honestly, both these teams suck, but I think Jacksonville's the better team. I think Houston's a bottom 2 team with the Detroit Lions, so I'll go Jacksonville in this one.
I'd have to agree Jacksonville. We all know Watson's not playing. He's going to be inactive almost every game unless he gets traded. Who they're going to have a quarterback, I don't know. Maybe they bring in Cam Newton. Tyrod Taylor is the projected starter as of right now. But I'm going to go Jacksonville. I don't know how Lawrence is going to do in his first start, but that should be something to look forward to. But, yeah, I got Jacksonville 22-17. I do agree it's low scoring.
I'm going to have to go with Jacksonville on this one. I'm actually going to say 26-14. I actually think Lawrence is actually going to perform very well against a subpar Houston Texans defense in his debut.
He does have weapons around him, so, yeah. His debut is definitely going to be one to watch for. Next game, we have the Chargers at the football team. Los Angeles at Washington. What's your prediction, man?
All right, so this is a game I think it's going to be really close, but I'm going with the Chargers 21-20. The Chargers are a team that I really like this year. I think they're getting key players back on their defense, and I think the offense should continue to improve, so I think they can edge out a win here.
I'd have to agree. I got to go with Los Angeles as well. I really like the Chargers this year. I'm right there with you. they could be a playoff team if they stay healthy. That's their biggest thing about them. They're a great team. It's just the injury bug bites them every year.
Not only that, they just can't seem to keep a hold of a lead in a game at all.
But the new coaching staff should change that. Yeah, I got to go Chargers. I don't know exactly what to expect from the football team this year just based on their quarterback situation, but, that will be determined in, I'd say, the early weeks of the regular season. But I'm going to go Los Angeles 29-21.
I'm going to have to go with the Chargers in this one. I think it will be heavily defensive, though. I really do. But I'm going to say the Chargers come out with the victory 24-17.
Next game, Seattle at Indianapolis. Seahawks at the Colts. What's your prediction for here?
I'm going to go Seattle 24-17. I honestly don't know what we're going to see from the Colts at the start of the season. I have no idea who's going to be playing, but they're going to have a really tough start to the season. They do have a really tough schedule as well, so I'll go Seattle.
I'd have to agree as well. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback. I don't know if Colts is going to be healthy, or do you risk putting Wentz in there so early?
I wouldn't.
No, so I'd agree. Seattle wins here 23-20.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Seattle 30-23.
Right. Next game, we have the Jets at the Panthers. This is the quote-unquote revenge game for Sam Darnold. What's your prediction here?
I'm going to go Carolina 20-13. I just think they're the better team, so they should win.
Once again, we agree. I got to go Carolina. I don't know what we're going to see from the Jets this year. That might just be because of the reputation. They did add a lot. They did change a lot of the scenery, which is good. But I got to go Carolina. I love their weapons on offense. I don't know what to expect from Darnold and the Matt Rule offense. But,
I mean, he's got the surround system to really succeed.
I mean, the talent he has is insane. Even the line's doing well, and they upgraded the defense for sure. So, yeah, I got to go Carolina 28-26. I think this is a close battle.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close battle too, but I'm going to go with Carolina 24-21.
Next game, we have the Vikings at the Bengals. This should be interesting.
Right.
What's your prediction
So
here?
this is a game I think is going to be closer than people think. I'm going to go Minnesota 24-20. And see, I don't think the Bengals are like a pushover team this year. I don't love Zach Taylor, but I think they have good players around them. I like what they're doing in Cincinnati. And I don't love the Vikings defense, but I think they're the overall better team, and they should be able to win here.
Yeah, I'd have to agree as well. Like you said, I don't know what to expect from Zach Taylor anymore because his first 2 years have been underwhelming, I would say, for Bengals fans. Burrow, he's coming back from an ACL tear, so they didn't upgrade the line, which, just it spells disaster for him. I like the weapons he has on offense, but
how's he going to give it to him when the line's pretty much going to be horrible?
Right, but that Vikings offense is still no joke as well. Even though Kirk Cousins is still at quarterback, their weapons are insane.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go Minnesota here, 31-20.
I'm going to go with Minnesota on this one, 28-21.
Next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Tennessee Titans. This should be a definite must-watch if it's in your area.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game.
What's your prediction here?
I'm going to go Tennessee 21-20. I think it's just one of those games where you have to go with the home team here. I think the key for Arizona is if they can stop Henry, they can win the game. But I'm just going to go with the home team, 21-20 Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, if they stop Henry, which, they're capable of doing so, they're getting...
Yeah, they got the players to do it.
Yeah, they got Jones back, J.J. Watt added. Isaiah Simmons in the middle of the field is going to be nice. Same with the dude they picked up in the first round, Zaven Collins. So, yeah, they definitely got the tools, but I got to go Tennessee. I think they have a stronger offense. And that Cardinals defense, they have tools, but still a little suspect.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's go Tennessee here. 33-26. I think it's kind of a high-scoring matchup because both defenses are improved but still suspect.
Right, but I think Tennessee's going to come out with the win at home. Tennessee's offense is just – I think it's going to be too overpowering for Arizona. I'm going to say Tennessee – let's say 31-23.
And I would say the next game is definitely the most obvious choice of the week is the Niners at the Lions. What's your prediction?
Yeah, so I'm going 49ers 27-13. Like I said, Detroit's a bottom two team in my opinion. They really don't have anyone on defense, and I can only name a few players they have on offense, so they don't have a great team.
No. In fact, I can't even tell you who their number one receiver is. It's
I believe it's Tyrell Williams. I think that's what his name is.
It'd have to either be him or Amon St. Brown, I guess. But, yeah, 49ers win. I'm going to go 37-16.
I'm going to have to go with San Francisco. I think it's going to be a blowout, if I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say 30-13. I don't see much from the Lions in this game and this year in general.
Not all, especially with Goff at quarterback. And no,
The Lions just seem like a team that have been rebuilding forever, and they're going in the wrong direction.
every time. It's quite sad, but also hysterical. Next game, we have the Steelers at the Bills. As a Steelers fan, what's your prediction?
Okay, so I'm going to be unbiased here. I'm going Bills 27-24 in a close game. I think it's going to take a bit of time for the Steelers to get up to par. They got like a new O-line, new offense coordinator, new scheme. So I think it's going to take a bit of time, and Stephon Tuitt and Zach Banner is out. I do think the Zach Banner loss is going to be felt more than Stephon Tuitt, even though Stephon Tuitt's a better player, just because Chooks is on the right side, and we all know Chooks sucks.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a slow start to the season. I think it takes time for them to develop chemistry. So I'm going to go with the Bills here.
I have to agree. There's going to be some growing pains with the Steelers, but especially that O-line. So, but I am excited to see Dan Moore start at left tackle. I will mention
I am.
It's odd how we have more confidence in a fourth-round rookie than a 3-year vet, but, you know, I guess being in the league 3 years and showing very little improvement gives you that impression. So I'm going to go Bills here, 27-24. I think the Steelers keep it close.
Yeah, I think the Steelers will definitely keep it competitive, especially defensively. But, I mean, Buffalo...
We're talking an elite team that has completely changed that franchise around.
Yeah, with Sean McDermott as head coach, Josh Allen's coming into his own. He's only going to get better.
That receiving core is stacked against a weaker corner core, I'd say, of the Steelers.
Yeah, I feel like the defense got stronger. I mean, this is a team that made it to the AFC Championship game in I don't even know how long for the first time.
Right.
And this team just got better. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat the Bills, and I have to go with the Bills on this one. I'm going to say 23-20.
Okay. Next game, we have the Battle of the Birds. We got the Eagles versus the Falcons. What's your prediction here?
All right, so I'm going to go Eagles 20-17. We really don't know what we're going to be getting out of these teams. The Falcons have a better quarterback, in my opinion, and I'm not really sold on Hurts. But the Falcons just don't have a great defense. So I think Philly's going to be able to put up some points, so I have them winning this game.
I'd agree. I got to go Philly. I think Miles Sanders is going to get a chunk of time in the first game here, so I got to go Eagles as well, 25-22.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Philadelphia on this one. I'm going to say 29-26. I think this game will be very competitive since the two always have competitive matchups, but I think Philly comes out with the win.
Next game, we have the Browns at the Chiefs. This should be a really good one. This is one I'm watching after the Steelers-Bills game. What's your prediction here?
I'm going to go KC 30-27. I think this is going to be a really good game to test out their O-line. And I think the key for the Browns is to get as much pressure as possible. But I do think the KC offensive line is much better than last year. I like what they did. So I think they can edge out a win here.
Yeah, you're so right. The O-line is completely revamped in a much positive light. So I got to go Chiefs here. I do agree this is a close matchup, and it will be a great game. 34-31 Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Kansas City, 34-27. It's going to be a highly, highly offensive matchup, in my opinion, but Kansas City is just too overpowering. They come out with a win at home.
Yeah. Possible game of the week, though.
Yeah.
Next game, we got the Packers at the Saints. Jameis Winston, I believe, is the quarterback, so new change for New Orleans. What's your prediction here?
Yeah, this was a pretty hard game for me to predict, but I'm going to go Green Bay 28-24. Something I will say about New Orleans, I'm glad they decided to go with Jameis Winston because I don't think Hill is an NFL quarterback.
Not at all.
And plus, they can still use him on the field and in his versatile ways. I mean,
Right.
if you were to be the starting quarterback, you pretty much handcuff him. Like, it's best to move him around and use him on the field and still have Winston.
I do
at
think they have a
quarterback.
better chance to win with Winston as well.
Yeah,
They do.
I still like Winston. I think he's still a starting quarterback. I think he still has potential. And it may be an underrated aspect of his game, but the fact he got LASIK eye surgery, I think will definitely help a lot of his reads.
It might.
So I got to go Packers, though. You just can't, bet against A-Rod or the Packers in general. And the Saints, although they still have they have a new change of scenery, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. And plus, I believe Michael Thomas is out. for the first week. Correct me if I'm wrong.
First 6 weeks actually.
God, so who are their receivers?
I actually have no idea.
Wow, they're gonna have to.
Marquez Callaway, I think he's with the Saints.
Is Adam Trotman healthy? Because if so, he might be a big.
I believe so.
So him in the second year, he's gonna have to step up a lot. But they're definitely gonna feed the rock to Alvin Kamara a lot. But I still got the Packers here. Let's go 30-22. I'm gonna go Green Bay.
Trotman's definitely one of those late fantasy options that could pan out.
Yes, yeah, definitely, no doubt. Something to keep an eye on for tonight. But I'm going to go Green Bay here. I think this will be highly competitive, but Green Bay wins 33-28.
Okay.
Broncos at the Giants. I like both defenses. I think they really improved, and especially that corner core that they both have, it's stacked. Secondary is stacked on both teams, so could be a defensive bout, but what's your prediction?
All right, I'm going to go Denver 20-17 in a close game. I just think Denver's the better team here. And something I will say is I don't think the Giants are going to be as bad as some people think. Like, I see a lot of people have them as like a 6-win team, and I just don't think that's the case. They have a good defense. I like the skill players they have on offense. It's going to take Saquon Barkley a bit of time to get up to speed, but I do like the players they have around them. The only big question mark with them is probably the O-line and Daniel Jones.
Yeah. You could say that with both teams, though. It's a big prove year for the quarterback position from both teams. I'd have to agree with your prediction and score prediction. Denver, 2017.
I'm actually going to go with New York at home.
Really?
Yeah, with Barkley coming back, that's definitely going to be a huge benefit for them. I would not be surprised, even though he's coming off of an injury, they continue to give him the rock because Daniel Jones is still unknown. You know, he needs to prove himself, but with Barkley back, I mean, I can see them giving him the rock. And the defense has improved, and I think it's actually going to really help him in this game a lot, considering Denver's quarterback situation.
Right.
So I'm going to go with the Giants here, 26-17.
Interesting. Next match, we have an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins at the New England Patriots. Mac Jones will be getting the start, and Tua's coming into his second year. What's your prediction here?
All right, this might shock some people. I don't know, but I'm going Pats 24-20. Honestly, I think it all just depends on Mac Jones. Can he handle a load this early in the season? These are all things that we don't know yet, but I personally do think he can, so I'm going to have the Pats winning this game.
I'd agree. I got to go with the Pats. Both defenses, specifically the corners and the secondary, are pretty nice. They have two really good corners starting outside. Both teams do. That's going to be a big, fight against, the two young quarterbacks. So I still got.
Yeah, I really like what I saw from Mac Jones in the preseason. I had him as my quarterback 3, so I might seem biased, but I think he's going to have a great season this year.
Yeah, I got to say, him going to New England was just the perfect fit. There's no better fit for him.
It's the right
Exactly.
It's the right system.
So I got to go New England, specifically because it's the home team. And I think Belichick, as long as he's in New England, will still give him a pretty decent shot. So New England wins 22-18.
I'm going to have to go with New England. I just don't know what to expect from Miami's offense, really. I mean, I can't tell you who their running back is. And Tua is quite unknown right now, considering he was benched a couple times last year for Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Right.
And preseason, he looked good, but, he was a little inconsistent at times, too.
Right.
And go up against a great New England defense, Tua's got to step up, but for him, it's quite unknown. I can say the same for Mac Jones, but Jones has looked great overall. And I think New England's just going to get the victory here at home, 27-20.
Next game, we have Sunday Night Football. We have the Chicago Bears at the Los Angeles Rams. Andy Dalton will be getting the start for the Bears, which is an absolute mistake on Matt Nagy's part, but I guess.
Like Matt Nagy calling the offense for the Bears.
Wow, Los Angeles Rams, man, they made a trade for Matthew Stafford from the Lions. And I got to say, I think Stafford's really going to showcase his true potential here because he has a lot of talent and a solid coaching staff since Jim Caldwell. So what's your prediction here?
Yeah, I'm going Rams 30-17. I just think the Rams are a much better team than the Bears. They're one of those teams that I really like this year also. They have a great defense, probably top 5, and I love the addition of Stafford. They got all the skill players you could want, so I can't see them losing this game. And I'm not too sure why Fields isn't starting. Like, you're drafting a quarterback this early. You should play him. I think they have a better chance to win with Fields than they do with Dalton, but whatever.
That's Matt Nagy for you, I guess. But, yeah, I'd have to go with the Rams as well. 29-13. I really like the Rams this year. I think they could be a sleeper team.
Yeah, I'm going to go Los Angeles here, the Rams, 31-14.
And to close out week 1, guys, we have Monday Night Football. We have the Baltimore Ravens at the Las Vegas Raiders in their new stadium. So what's your prediction here?
I'm going to go with the Ravens 28-17. I don't think it's going to be a very close game. I think the Raiders defense is going to struggle with the Baltimore offense. So I got Ravens 28-17.
Now, even though they lost JK for the year, which sucks, Gus Edwards is going to take the load, and he's going to just run with it because I think he has starting caliber talent. He's just been buried in a stacked rushing offense.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But now he gets his time to shine. But the Ravens is still a good offense, even with Lamar Jackson at quarterback still. So I'm not taking anything away from Lamar Jackson. He's a great player, very athletic. But, the whole quarterback, is he a real quarterback questions. Has he grown as a passer altogether? But the Raiders, man, their defense is still suspect. So let's go Baltimore 26-21.
I'm going to go with Baltimore getting the win here on Monday night. I'm going to say 29-23.
Okay, so that is our Week 1 predictions, man, with Stay Black and Gold. Again, huge shout out to you. Huge thank you to you for joining us for Week 1 predictions. And good luck in the Troy Polamalu Weekly Predictions giveaway. So anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Just thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. Anytime, man. And good luck in the fantasy as well, as you will try to retain your title. So
Yes, I'm going back-to-back this year.
Okay. I like the confidence, but we'll see about that.
Yeah. So once again, guys, thank you to our sponsor, BetQL, the only app you'll need to beat your sportsbook.
Find their information along with a 25% off discount code in the description of this video. And also check out the special BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL and other sportsbook sign-up offers and bonuses. But thanks for joining us, man. Let us know you guys' predictions down below, and see you guys in the next one.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace!